darling. Do you like it?
What is it?
Oh. You're welcome.
Oh, it's heavy.
Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing video. In this video we're looking at a 71-piece tool set.
Is it any pink things on it? Ooh, I say, very nice. A pink toolbox
No, it's grey.
with grey bits. Okay, a grey toolbox with pink bits. Need that?
No, can you pull it up for me, please?
Nope. Let's fill that. Oh, it's got catches here.
Oh.
There you go. Probably quite stiff first time.
Okay. It's very stiff. That's it. So the bottom, yes. Okay, so it's... Oh, that's better.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Okay, a few bits have popped out, but that's to be
I don't
expected in
mind.
transit. There's one there, so it looks nice. Wow!
Where does this one go? Maybe? Oh no, I think it goes down there.
I'll just ask my only son what he feels of it. Thomas, what do you think?
It looks amazing. Like,
It's other pink things in there too. How cool is that?
I love it!
I think there's too much pink.
No.
You can never have too much pink.
There you go.
No, I think otherwise.
So this is a Hi-Spec Apollo pink tool set, and so the branding's Apollo, the Hi-Spec series I believe it's called. Lots in the series, and you'll see from our other unboxing video that we've got one part of that, so we might collect a few others. My wife's got lots of other really cool tools, not quite as lovely or girly as this. That's it, maybe get on the other side too, darling. She wanted pink stuff just to have in the house, just for her to just help herself to, I guess. So doesn't want to use her Bosch things or Stanley Fatmax kits. Bear in mind those are hers, and she's got a steel chainsaw and all this sort of fancy stuff. Wants this, unbelievable. But does it make you happy?
Yes,
There you go.
I love it.
There you go. Spoken.
Yes indeed, my wife absolutely loves this. She loves pink things, and she loves tools, and she loves pretty much anything that's cool and gadgety, especially if it's a useful item. And this indeed is a useful item. Such a variety of tools included with this set, and certainly worth the money. I would suggest have a look at it, especially if it's a gift for either your daughter or your wife, or indeed if you like pink. Nothing to say there's anything wrong with pink, of course. So let's have a little look. Let's have a little delve inside this toolbox, this chest of amazement and wonderment. Look at all that. What a display. Absolutely wonderful. Now I do realise that, as I've said before, that Apollo tools are of the cheaper brands. It's not the cheapest brand, but to be honest with you, the consistency and quality seems to be all on par. We've never been let down with it, and these sorts of tools are the sort of tools you use infrequently. We've got professional grade tools from the Blue Bosch series to our Makita and Husqvarna things, so we're used to high-end stuff. However, this is perfect. It looks nice, it makes you want to pick it up and utilize it. It comes well packaged, and also comes with a toolbox that is difficult to open. It wasn't massively difficult, but it is very tight, and it's the sort of plastic you would get on these sort of generic toolboxes, but it will loosen a little bit in time, and I'm sure after continual use it'll certainly loosen up and be a lot easier to open. Probably wear gloves and certainly don't have long nails, hence I bite my nails, so I don't have that issue. My wife does not, so it was probably a good idea that she put these gloves on, which is what she's done in front of you now. Okay, so let's go and have a look at some of these tools. We've got the hammer here first. It's a cheap generic hammer, about 8 ounces thereabouts from memory. and I guess it works. It's not rusted, it comes nicely packaged. I say it's not rusted because I have bought cheap stuff before and been greatly let down. Now this does feel cheap, but it works. That's the spirit level, incidentally. So just click those things back into place. We just thought we'd go through these tools a little bit bit at a time, just so you get a rough idea about what you get and what the sort of quality is. This adjustable wrench is quite nice. It feels solid, reasonably well finished, a little rough around the edges, but it works nicely, and the handle feels nice. It's a thin handle, but with the rubberized grip, it actually makes it feel quite nice. Very tactile in the hand. There you go, nice little look there. Okay, now moving on to the tape measure. Now, I know you know what a tape measure is like, but this is a pink tape measure. Nothing wrong with that. As we discussed earlier, it works well, has a nice action, and it's fully operational. Feels quite nice in the hand too, and it's got this nice sort of rubberized sort of tactile feel about it. It also, of course, has the locking switch, so you can lock it in one position and then release it, and then ka-chow, it disappears. Okay, and now on to the next item. Okay, a cutting item. Oh, awesome. A mini hacksaw. Again, it's got this nice rubberized sort of feel to it. Feels nice. It's designed for these little jobs. It's not designed for a massive amount of work, but certainly the sort of stuff you use for maintenance around the house is definitely good enough. A lovely little steel ruler, and the emphasis on the word little. 15 centimeters is not that useful, to be honest with you. It needs to be at least 30 in my opinion. Okay, now here we have a square, and this is reasonable length. Strangely enough, a little bit longer than the ruler. 21 centimeters long, which is actually a reasonable length for one of these, and it is, as you expect, a square. Quality is reasonable to good. Okay, now this is a pencil, one of the woodworking pencils. If you notice, it's shaped a little bit as if it's been squashed, and that's just so it doesn't roll, as demonstrated here by my beautiful wife. And now to something you can probably use to sharpen it with. We've got one of these little box cutter knives. These are snap off blades. You can't replace the blades on this, so it just is how you see it. A couple of small clamps with rubberized ends. Quite a lot of attention to these. These actually feel pretty good. Small but very effective. Quite like those.
Ow.
Enough of the dramatics. That's just demonstrating with my sheer bravery how strong these clamps are. Okay, we've got some wire snippers here. Nice action, and they seem to work well. With a little gap there so you can strip cable. The action's a little stiff, but they do the job, it seems. Bear in mind, this is budget stuff. It still feels pretty good given the money. And here we got some long nose pliers. These seem to move a little bit more freely. Standard pliers here, nice size, not too big, not too small. Bit stiff though. Got some Allen keys here, nice little selection of those. These are quite useful to have, and they come stowed away in a nice little container. Just look at the quality of these. Nicely finished actually, the metal on these seems quite nice. Okay, we've got some screwdriver bits here. Nice little selection. I'm not sure if these will stand up to the use of an impact driver, so probably best to attach these to a hand operated instrument. Nice little selection there, from star bits to flat to posi drive. And here we've got a screwdriver, talking of which, and they're all magnetized too. There you go, so a little bit sticky. Quite impressed with that because the magnet is actually pretty strong. And here we have another slightly smaller posi drive or Phillips head screwdriver, and again it's magnetized just like the other one. Nice little weight to these, and I do like the rubberized handles. It helps with holding them, especially if you're struggling with a bit of grip. Now this is quite a handy item to have in a little toolbox, a ratcheted screwdriver. So it doesn't matter which way you want to flip the switch, you can either have it in a neutral position so it behaves like an ordinary one, or with its attachments. Just click this into place here. You flip the switch, you can have it rotating clockwise or anti-clockwise, just on a ratchet system. Nice action, listen to the sound here. The actual clicks has quite a positive feel to it, so it feels quite nice, quite solid. Unlike the little attachment you put on the end here, it's a little wobbly, but this is not high-end stuff. You've got to take that on balance here. Is it good enough to put something in and screw something in at home? Yes, most certainly, and you can utilize it from a lot of things. Probably not dentistry though, maybe hairdressing, but not dentistry. Let's have another look at magnetized tips on the flathead screwdriver, and again, nice strong magnetized grip. Slightly different size here, so it's nice to have the two different sizes of the posi driver and the flathead. Let's put this little thing back to sleep now. Well, it's the old adage, would I recommend this product? Well, would we recommend this product? Well, yes, I and we would. For $39.99 from Amazon, you can't really quibble over this. There's a lot of variety of tools here. Everything works well and does what it should do. Could use it for heavy professional jobs consistently or continuously? Probably not, but certainly for home duties, definitely in sporadic use. And here we are with my wife demonstrating the use of the metal ruler. It's not the pencil that comes with this set, it's one of our own, but this is how easy it is to put the blade in. Pretty easy. You just loosen it at one end and just tighten it. That's all you have to do, as easy as that. But like I say, it's just for small jobs here. We're using it on a little bit of wood, but it will cope with anything. Absolutely wonderful. You won't be disappointed, guys. $39.99. Go and get it as a gift.